If you're over 40, there's a good chance you're sitting on a $1,000 idea and you don't even realize it. It's not a lottery ticket, not a new app, just something you already know. Something people would happily pay for if you knew how to package it. And in this video, I'll show you 3 simple questions that can uncover your hidden expertise and give you an example from a digital product idea that made me well over 6 figures. These aren't fluffy, find your passion questions. These are real world buyer magnet questions, the kind that will help you make money online, the kind that will help you pull money out of your lived experience. So let's get into it. Question number 1. What do people always ask you for help? Like, even if you don't offer it, think about it. What's the thing people hit you up for in the DMs, at social outings, maybe at a family gathering, and maybe even at work, and heck, even dinner with friends, even though you're not advertising it? What questions do they often ask you for help? That's called market feedback. And if 3 or more people have picked your brain on a topic, like has someone ever asked, hey, can we have coffee and let's talk about it? I need some help from you. That's your $1,000 signal to create a digital product from. So example, I had people constantly asking me how I created digital ebooks and online challenges that actually converted to cash. Not got likes or views, but converted to cash, as in 6 figures, even 7 figures. So I turned that into a mini product or micro offer, digital offer. $97, 1 PDF and 1 hour video training. That one doc made over $3,000 in a 7-day period with 0 ads. And so if you're interested, I want you to think about this. I want you to take a pen and paper out right now, because note takers are action takers and actions create transactions. So if you're serious about making money online, then start answering or asking these questions yourselves, write it down, and then just answer it on a piece of paper. So now we're going to get into question 2. What have you figured out the hard way that others would pay for a shortcut? Oh, I can tell you so many things that I've done and figured out the hard way, and that I could teach to someone to kind of bypass all the mistakes I've made. So, and it's pure gold. I want you to think about yourself. What have you done or bought courses from, or even just watched a lot of videos and trial and error and figured it out? Because most people sleep on this. You don't realize how much gold is in your experience. And they think, oh, that's just my story. Or, well, if you're like me, you don't realize something that now is so valuable and comes so easy to you because, maybe you took the time and maybe invested in courses or a coach to figure it out. And that can be a hidden gold mine for you that you can now teach to others, right? All you need to do is be one step ahead of the people that are buying your digital offer or course. And think about it. There's someone out there that wants to learn what you know now. They want to avoid the months or maybe even years of time and trial and error and mistakes, maybe financial mistakes that you already made, so that you can give them an easier way and they'll pay you for it, or even a new way, right? Old way and new way to do something that's working for you. Often this best customer is the person who you once were before you figured it out. And let me repeat that because that's so important. Often the best customer is someone who you maybe once were before you figured it out. And let me give you some examples. It could be like maybe a divorce. Maybe you went through a costly divorce. So now you want to avoid other people going through costly divorces. One of my clients was like that. It cost him $1 million in a divorce he had. So then he created a digital offer about saving your marriage, keeping your marriage intact, because it's worth $1 million to a lot of his friends to save their marriage. Or maybe it's weight loss, or launching a course, or fixing your focus. Maybe you have ADHD, you figured out a way to focus, or having more energy, or helping parents with ADHD kids. And if you lived through it and solved it, you can sell the shortcut version. You can sell the solution to them. So let me give you an example. One of my digital products came from exactly this. Back in the day, I burnt out buying and rehabbing real estate investment properties. Then I figured out how to do it in a less stressful and a less time-consuming way. And that experience I had in my head and that I've done, I turned it into a $17 ebook, a digital product that made sales online. Built up my email list of buyers after they bought it for $17. And guess what? That list, they were people who are obviously interested in real estate investing because they paid $17 for my digital product, right? And then I sold to those buyers a $10,000, that's right, $10,000 coaching program to those buyers that resulted in 6-figure events I would host at my home over a 5-day period. Now, I'm going to go to question 3, okay? What's the third question you should ask yourself? What's something that feels obvious to you, but completely transforms others when you explain it. This might be like a gift that comes natural to you from the universe, from God. This is where your real magic hides. You've been doing something for so long, it becomes like second nature to you, so natural that you barely notice that it's so natural to you. So it's the thing you explain to someone once, and they just look at you like you've just changed their life. That moment, that shift is where your genius lives. That's your genius at work. And it's often the most overlooked thing you can monetize because it feels too simple to even matter. It comes so naturally to you. That's your hidden gold. Some people even do that with sports, for instance. Like if you take to some kind of sport naturally, I know someone who, got really good at baseball, and then he taught other people baseball, and he made a lot of money selling digital ebooks, selling to parents who had kids that want to get better at baseball, a simple ebook. So that's your hidden goal. Think about it, something that comes natural to you that you might be undervaluing. You see, we all have what I call the expert blind spot. It's the place where your ease meets someone else's breakthrough. Let me repeat that because it's so important. It's the place where someone else's, like where your ease meets someone else's breakthrough. So I'll give you yet another example here. For me, it's creating and selling digital offers. I've been doing it for so long now, almost 20 years, that it is second nature to me to help someone with, oh, I got it. This is a digital offer that can help you. And so now I can teach other people, and that talent I'm monetizing. So I thought everyone, and before I started doing that, a lot of people were asking me, how did you create that ebook for $17 about real estate and then make all this money? So I thought everyone kind of knew how to take their ideas and turn them into simple sellable products online. I sort of took it for granted, the skill set that I had. And I'm giving this as an example, not to sound me, but to you to think about the natural skill that you have, whether it be something about making money online, whether it be something about crafting, heck, could even be knitting and sewing, could be, my gosh, one of my clients made 6 figures in 1 year selling cookie decorating recipes because it's natural to her. She loves baking cookies and decorating cookies, right? So for me, I thought everyone knew how to take their ideas and turn them into simple, sellable products online. And I thought everyone knew how to find the right words that make people feel seen and ready to buy. But when I started breaking it down step by step, people were like, Maria, how did I not know this? And so it helped them then create their own products so that they could then make money online and realize that dream that they have for that lifestyle that they want. So that realization that comes easily to me doesn't come easily to everyone, because a system that helps others create $1,000 days and freedom-based businesses is a system that I created, and I help others with that. And I want you to think now, put yourself in your own shoes. Don't underestimate what feels obvious to you, because your ease is your expertise. And when you share it, abundance follows. Sometimes the thing you overlook is the exact thing that opens every door. So now I want to hear from you. What's one thing? Let's get practical, tactical here, right? What's one thing that feels so obvious to you, but people are always amazed when you explain it? I want you to put it in the comments below. I do read every comment. Drop it in the comments below, and I will answer you. So that's your first clue to your $1,000 idea. And who knows, you might even inspire someone else watching this video to discover theirs as well when you start engaging and commenting below. And hey, if this helped you, and maybe you see your own experience in a new light, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs that reminder. That's what we do when the tide comes in, all ships rise. So I encourage you to take action. Action takes traction. Can I talk? I have a bit of a cold, so excuse me here. But action creates transactions. So by you engaging with this video right now and commenting below, that shows that you really want it. Whether it's your $1,000 day, or whether it's the $1,000 extra a month that you want to make, or heck, maybe it's $100,000. The point is, the first step is taking action. Love and light to you.